Good morning, everyone. What I'm about to share with you is not just a lecture, it is an ancestral message, a warning, and a revelation passed down through the spirit of resistance. We are going to talk about the air we breathe, the stories we're fed, and the prison built inside our own minds. This is about perception, propaganda, and the hidden truth. It begins with a simple but profound question: who has the right to tell your story? Who defines your character as a people? Who narrates your history in the textbooks? Who gets to stand on a platform and access your collective value, your potential, your problems, and most importantly, what do they have to gain? We must start with the first premise, a foundational truth. We have been conditioned to forget. The jailer's testimony is always suspect. No story told by your oppressor about your character can ever be trusted. When a system is built upon your subjugation, its assessments of you are not diagnostics. They are not science. They are weapons, tools in a very old, very effective arsenal. Their purpose is not to enlighten, but to enforce, to demoralize, to divide, and ultimately to rule. This weapon has a name. In military strategy, in colonial manuals, it is called demoralizing divide and rule. It is psychological warfare and it operates in a deadly cycle. When you flood the narrative through every media channel, every textbook with distorted negative imagery, you amplify the negative until it becomes the reality. This constant barrage erodes self worth from the inside. It creates internalized contempt, what we call self hatred, of people who despise themselves, turn on each other. We fight lateral, blaming our brother, our sister, our community for the condition the system created. We become fractured. And a fractured, demoralized people are incredibly easy to control perpetually. Now, how does this weapon get past our defenses? It explodes a flaw in the human mind itself, a cognitive bias called the illusionary truth effect. When you repeat a lie often enough, and it becomes the truth. When you are told something that you are prone to violence, that you are intellectually inferior, that you are a societal burden from the news, from movies, from authoritative studies, and you hear it daily for years, your mind begins to accept it as baseline reality. A terrible thing happens. Your brain starts to seek out and notice only the small incidents that seem to confirm that lie. And it becomes psychologically blinded to the vast, overwhelming mountain of evidence that refutes it. This is why someone can say with complete conviction, but I seen it. My personal experience confirms it. They are not lying. They are trapped. They are citing the exception the system highlights, not the rule it systematically hides. But the propaganda isn't just about the present. To make you believe the worst about yourself now, they had to steal the best of you from the past. This is the great theft. They could not steal the genius, so they stole the credit. We are taught Edison lit the world, the hit reality, Lewis Latimer filament made electric light practical. We are taught Ford built the car. The truth, C.R. Patterson and Sons were manufacturing automobiles first. We are taught the Wright brothers flew first. The record shows Charles F. Page patented and flew his aircraft years earlier. This is not coincidence, it is creation. Now, let's pull back the curtain completely. The modern world, they claim, as a monument to their own superiority, is in fact built on a hidden foundation of black genius. The internet as we know it, thank Philip Emeagwali's supercomputer formula. Your digital cell phone, the core patent belongs to Jesse E. Russell. The GPS in your car, its mathematical model was built by Gladys West. Your PC monitor, developed by Dr. Mark Dean. Laser eye surgery that saves vision, invented by Dr. Patricia Beth Bath with the home security system. Air conditioning, the modern elevator, the fabric of contemporary life is literally woven with our intellect. Now ask yourself, why? Why go through centuries of such elaborate theft? Why whitewash every history book? Because the core myth, the bedrock of the entire system of white dominance, is the myth of white superiority and black inferiority. That myth cannot survive in the world knows the myth that it cannot survive if the world knows the truth that the oppressor societies, their wealth, their technological dominance is built upon the stolen intellect and innovation of the people they oppressed. Erasing our legacy is not academic neglect, it is essential maintenance for the mental prison. It transforms us into it transforms us in the story from creators and pioneers into mere laborers, recipients, and problems. So here we are. The prison is identified. The warden tactics are exposed. Emancipation, it begins in the mind. It is an active, deliberate process, which is radical disbelief. Step one is like radical disbelief. You must develop a sacred skepticism. You question every negative narrative. Trace the source. If it leads back to the institutions and media of the very system that benefits from your subjugation, then you must have the courage to reject it. In the sacred recovery, you must become an archaeologist of your own history. Learn the true names, speak the names of Latimer, Page, Beth, and Migwali West as your personal gospel. This knowledge is not about vanity, it is the antidote to the poison of self contempt. It is the key to the cell. Now, let's shatter one final pervasive narrative, the story of poor Africa. Africa is not poor. Africa is plundered. Its wealth, the coltan in the smartphone, the diamonds, the gold, the oil flows in a torrent from its soil. To sustain empires abroad, meanwhile, the children of that soil are labeled as beggars in need of salvation from the very nations looting themselves. So I say to you now, with the full force of this truth, you are not the problem. You are the solution. They have been trying to hide. Your genius is the foundation. Your resilience is the blueprint. Your unity is their greatest fear. Unite around this recovered truth. Teach it to your children, to your siblings, to your friends. Reclaim your narrative from the jailer's mouth. Our ancestors leave us with the charge of responsibility. Those who know the truth must teach. The full detailed ancestral message with all the names, the patents, the history is here for you to study, to share, to wield. This is your next step. Take it, share this knowledge, and let's break the cycle together. Thank you.